What's up, everybody? I'm Michael Allen, and this is the Movie Minute. This episode on the Movie Minute, we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Wow. Man, my childhood all wrapped up in an hour and a half, baby. Let's check it out. All right, so let's talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Written by Seth Rogan. I am a little bit surprised, to be honest. I'm not a huge Seth Rogan fan, but I mean, he wrote a pretty fun script. And we'll talk about a couple of things in a second, but what's the movie about? You know, it's about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's about their origin story. We've seen it a million times, and man, it's still super entertaining. Ooze falls down the drain, right? Turns the rat Splinter into a dad, and these four turtles into teenagers. And there we go. We've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they fight crime. And this is kind of a fun little story. I mean, it's a little bit different than the typical story you've seen in that they fight a different villain, which I thought was really fun. And they kind of have to, you know, save the city, right? And that it's a very simple story, which is really great. So let's talk about what did I like about the movie. I liked a lot. You know, first and foremost, the movie was fun. It's from the same guys that came with Mitchell versus the Machines, which was incredible. If you haven't seen that, go check it out on Netflix. It's really, really fun. Very stylized. The style was great. It really fit to me as a lifelong Ninja Turtles fan. It really fit the style of the Turtles. Like the style that I see in my head when I think of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it really feels like this style. Like it really lended to the characters, it lended to the story, it really made it so vibrant and colorful and fun and fast moving, and it just was great seeing these turtles fly across the screen, and just all of that was so fun. The energy was very high, and so I can say too, this is a kid's movie. I think sometimes I went into it honestly with a little bit of confusion. I went into it thinking, okay, they're gonna make a movie that's a kid's movie, but it's really for adults. That's kind of the opposite of this. You think it's gonna be an adult movie, but it really is a kid movie. The movie's really funny. The writing is clever. The jokes are fun. I laughed out loud a lot. I really had a lot of fun with this movie. The soundtrack is incredible. The soundtrack is so fun. It really was incorporated well into creating a high energy piece that you just don't feel the time. You don't feel the runtime on this thing. It really flies by. The voice cast is really good. All the guys, it was fun seeing the Turtles as true teenagers, because a lot of the time I feel like we see the Turtles and they kind of feel like they're in their early 20s, but this one, they're really truly like teenagers, like almost maybe even preteens. And so it's just fun seeing that aspect of the Turtles and see it played out so well. And so Seth Rogan, the script is strong. He did a really good job. Kids will love this movie. Your kids will love this movie. It is so much fun and super appropriate to bring your whole family to, which I love. Okay, so let's talk about the things I didn't like. There were a few things I didn't like, and it really lent to what I kind of was saying a little bit before about it really kind of connects to what I said before about it being a kid movie. Because it was a kid movie, they really made sure to make the story very simple. The story is nothing to write home about. It just isn't. Like, I kind of think it could have been better, but I think they honestly were trying to make it so simple so that like 7 and 8-year-olds could watch this and be like, yeah, I love this movie, because that is kind of what it felt like. And so that was a little bit of a downer for me, just because I wanted a little bit better of a story. Also, the other thing that I didn't like really was the villain, and I just think that they didn't really flesh him out that much. And then the third act got a little bit weird, and because the villain wasn't fleshed out a lot, it felt even more weird. And so it just felt weird. It felt like one of those things where I was watching and I was like, huh, interesting. You know, I wasn't like it's bad, but I was like, this is kind of odd. And then I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, this is for 8-year-olds. And then I kind of got it. But overall, it's just a little bit of a younger audience, I think, that they were trying to go after. So let's talk about ratings. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. I think 8 out of 10 for entertainment, especially from a Ninja Turtles fan. If you're a huge Ninja Turtles fan, this is so much fun. It's one of the best installments in the series, I think. It's so good, and it's really fun. It's really colorful and engaging. And so solid 8 out of 10 for me for entertainment. From the critic standpoint, I mean, with the script not being like smart, it's just definitely for kids. It still is a decent script, so I'd still give it a 7 out of 10 from a critics rating, and so it lands at a good 7.5 out of 10 for me. It's fun. And so let's talk about Badge. From a Badge standpoint, I mean, this is really fun. It's family friendly, it's high energy, it's really colorful, and so I want to give this a solid popcorn bucket. Take your family to see the film. It's really fun and engaging, and especially coming up on a weekend where there's maybe not as many children's movies coming. This is a great movie to take your kids to. At the end of the day, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, super fun. I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope there's going to be a next one. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Would love to have you on this journey with me. And until next time, peace out.